In just a few hours, Secretary of State Marco Rubio will testify in Capitol Hill for the first time since the Iranian war began. As President Trump says, a deal with the regime could come within this week or next. Our next guest is a former Iran policy advisor to the Biden administration, Trump administration, President Obama, and Bush administrations. Mark Dubowitz joins us now. Mark, your thoughts about where we're at right now as we have the Iranian president quit because he's being ignored. So if you're President Trump, who are we talking to?
Yeah, Brian, that's the problem. I mean, the truth is it's the Islamic Revolutionary Guards who control Iran today and not Iran's president. And where we are is we're 2 months into a ceasefire where we're negotiating with this IRGC, this hardline leadership in Tehran. And right now, I fear that they may be trying to get the upper hand on us by stretching out these negotiations. Instead, I think President Trump should do what he has done so far, which is create enormous leverage. He is the most successful president in taking on Iran, and I think he should convert that leverage into some real wins for the American people. All
right, so here are his demands, and we can take a look at the big picture as I give you the bullet points. Iran must agree to have no nukes, unearth the nuclear dust, Strait of Hormuz immediately open, no tolls. Iran will remove and or detonate all sea mines. Problem is they don't even know where they put them, so we'll help them out with that. But in turn, they want their funds unfrozen. They want the strait open. They want to charge tolls, and they want the U.S. off our bases in the region. Almost all of this is non-starters outside us moving the blockade, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Brian. I mean, listen, they're engaged right now in a combination of nuclear extortion and Hormuz extortion, and they're trying to extract massive concessions from President Trump, and he's not going to give it to them. I mean, he's not going to release tens of billions of dollars to rescue this brutal regime that's been killing and maiming Americans for 47 years. So I think President Trump is going to have to face a fork in the road pretty soon, that he's dealing with a regime that believes it has all the leverage over the United States, that believes it's beating the United States, and certainly TikTok is helping push those narratives to the American people, particularly the young people. But the reality is this regime has suffered its most severe loss in 47 years, and President Trump has the leverage.
And I know that Secretary of State Marco Rubio knows this, but we have 13,000 plus strikes on their key locations. That's 8,000. Add to that 8,000 other strikes by the Israelis. We've done irreparable damage in many cases to their arsenal as well as to individual assassination of their leaders. But yet they say they're losing patience. They warned we're losing patience with the U.S. blockade. So what's going to give? Our strategic oil reserves being drained, or them being unable to move their oil and having to cap the wells? Who has got longer to wait?
Well, we're certainly in an economic game of chicken. I mean, we were doing devastating damage to their economy, as you alluded to. But they were putting some significant pressure on the global economy. I think President Trump, in this economic game of chicken, decided to call off the game of chicken and see if he can negotiate an opening of Hormuz. The problem, of course, is that the Iranians believe that they will always control Hormuz, and they will always try to inflict economic pain on us and demand economic extortion. President Trump's got to reject that.
We are evidently escorting ships through there now, quietly, and we're all blowing up the little Boston whaler boats, the Mosquito Navy, quietly, about 40 plus over the last couple of weeks. So we're doing some progress, but yet they're lobbing missiles into our bases. How much of the fact that we're in pause right now has to do with the Gulf states not wanting us to go back outside the UAE?
Almost everything. I mean, the Saudis, the Qataris, not the Emiratis, as you point out, put immense pressure on President Trump just recently not to go back to major military operations. The Saudis also closed off their airspace to us, and as a result, we couldn't run what was called Project Freedom, where the U.S. Navy was escorting tankers through the strait. We got to get back to Project Freedom. We got to tell the Saudis, without us, the Iranians are going to smoke you, and we want your airspace, and we're going to actually return back to escorting these tankers. We got to do this. We got to win the Battle of Hormuz militarily. We cannot fall into an Iranian extortion racket where they constantly hold Hormuz over our head and blackmail us for years to come.
Mark, I sense as soon as the quicker we start again is the quicker we end it. And the current status quo is not going to fly for us. Mark Dubowitz, thanks so much.
Thanks, Brian.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.